A while ago, I decided to make a video covering the 5 worst NPCs that players really should never do in Ghost Simulator, and today I'm deciding to reciprocate that by making a video on the 5 best NPCs in Ghost Simulator based on what rewards they give you, how long they take, and general usefulness of their quest lines. Now in number 5, we have the first NPC most players get to in the game, and that is going to be Ghost Hunter Gabe right here at spawn. And why he's useful isn't really his reward, since he gives you very little amount of gems, but it's actually the help he provides for new players, which is can be seen as a reward in itself, but also the fact that he is quite easy to do, and also very easily to know to skip when you get good at the game. Now the 4th NPC on this list is actually over here in the Ghost World. And like you'd probably guess if you know how Ghost World NPCs are structured, it's going to be Ghost Hunter Leo. And the big reason for this is that he doesn't have too difficult of a questline compared to all the others in Ghost World, taking only like an hour and a half to do. And the perk that he provides allows you to AFK bosses, which can be really annoying, and also provides some additional support when you're doing mega bosses, which is really handy for anyone that has played any boss in Ghost Simulator. Now for the next NPC on this list, we have a tie for 3rd place between Ghost Hunter Bovin and Ghost Hunter Joven in the Backdoor and Ghost World respectively. These NPCs offer you a infinite addition to your pet storage, which is really useful, don't reset on rebirth, and are overall super helpful. Unfortunately, your quests are a little bit long and do require you to get some pets from crates, which is always a little annoying. But because now, as of an update like 6 months ago, you can actually trade for these pets to get them in your index and unlock the quests that way, they aren't actually too difficult to go ahead and do. So those take the 3rd spot on this list. For the 2nd best quest in the game, we're going to head over to Backdoor. And usually you don't do any of the Backdoor quests, and so you might be a little curious what deserving of a number 2 place in a best NPC quest, but it's going to be Ghost Hunter Riley. And the main thing why this is so good is just how low-key great the jetpack is. It allows you to navigate super easily, and you don't even really need to think about using it. You just end up using it so much during playing through. And the quest itself, although it is in the backdoor and will take a little bit of time to do, isn't as long or as annoying as any of the others, mainly due to the fact that it is lower health ghost. One of the big things I like about the jetpack is the fact that you can go ahead and infinitely fly with good precision and just navigate around a lot of different places that you really don't think that you should. For instance, you can actually head out of some maps and just fly forever, like in Main Hub or in Backdoor. And now for the final NPC in this video, and the best one in the game in my opinion, we have the number 1 spot. This of course goes to, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a hint, it is another NPC that is permanent, similar to Ghost Hunter Bovin and Joven. And if you guessed Mr. Reed over in the sewer, you'd be wrong, since it's actually going to be an NPC over here in Area 51, and going to be Ghost Hunter Gran. Now, if you guys don't know, Ghost Hunter Gran is a very passive quest that requires you to use a lot of gum to complete your questline. Even though it does take a long time to get, since it is permanent, you only need to do it once, whereas a lot of other quests for their perks, you need to do them multiple times since you rebirth multiple times. And the perk that she gives is this gum hotkey, which allows you to activate gum super easily by either pressing over here or clicking T, which is super useful for grinding, super useful for basically anything you ever do in Ghost Simulator, just since gum is super overpowered. And with that, that is my tier list on the 5 best NPCs in Ghost Simulator. If you have any other suggestions for NPCs you like, feel free to let me know in the comments. But this is all I have planned for this video. There were a few NPCs like Ghost Hunter Adam that I decided to not include since they are required for the game, and other people can find them a little bit annoying. But anyways, with that said, I will see you guys soon.